Elliott came forth and asked for a recount. Today, we're here to substantiate those numbers, or if there's any discrepancies, to bring them to the board. Okay? All right, so Richard, if you just want to take the opportunity to show them the security of that machine, so that they have their understanding.
I know you've all probably heard the past years and that about, discrepancies in certain jurisdictions about security and everything. Since becoming auditor, Auditor Moritz has put in security measures and policies. I'm just going to explain how this works for ours. After the public test is conducted at our warehouse, the machines are sealed up with a seal. They're transported by a rotor transfer to the precincts. The poll workers check the ballots in the morning to verify the seals are the same. Now at the end of the night, after the closing, the ballots are all placed back in there and they are resealed again. At that time, they're delivered back to the polling place. So what we're going to do here is break those seals.
Richard, is that seal numbered? Does that have an accounting
Yes.
number?
And it is tallied in the tally book to be verified.
So then we'll change the seal numbers. Once we break the seal, then we'll reseal them after we put the ballots back in and change the seal on the document.
And then they're transported back and held until after the contest.
How many times have the ballots been run through the machine ring?
Okay.
Once.
And it is the option of this board today to decide whether you want a hand count, or you want to run it through the machine, or you only want to do a portion. My understanding was Mr. Elliott wanted a hand count, but once you are sitting as the board, it will be the decision of the board to give us instruction about how you want the recount to happen. Okay? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start the recount, and I'm assuming that Mr. Myers is your third board member, and so we would ask you to come sit up here up front
And what we're going to do, we're going to open up the absentee.
first.
They're secured in a box with all the envelopes instead. It's different than the precincts at the polling facilities. So I'm going to break those seals.
Can I get this number?
And we'd like you to look at each ballot, each and every one of you, and come to conclusion with that ballot before you put it in the tray.
No, this one,
Oh.
this one.
And Keith,
Okay?
just for the safety of the integrity of the documents, can I take your
Yeah,
drink
seal
from
that.
you? Or can you put it back there on the ledge?
Yeah.
Richard, will you open the curtain for him so we can put his drinks
Do you need a sippy cup?
in? Well, we want to make sure nothing gets spilled, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
And let's make sure that we understand we cannot mark the ballots. The pencils are there for, for you to keep numbers, not to write on the ballots.
And here's the ballots for the absentee precinct.
What I suggest, look at it, pass it around, and publicly announce what each of you think that who's being voted for there, and then put it in the proper tray.
Keith Myers. Write-in ballots for Keith Myers.
So then we'll go in another tray. And let Mrs. Vasquez look at it. Let Mrs. Vasquez look at
There we
it.
go. I'm good, it's going.
And then concur, Mrs. Myers. Okay.
Bill Boone.
No more?
Michael Elliott.
Michael Elliott.
Michael Elliott?
Bill Boone.
Bill Boone?
not count. There is no vote for that office.
Okay.
You can't
And
discern
just-
the voter's intent.
Right.
And let's be clear, because you are doing the absentee balloting only right now, there was no opportunity to have those people recast their vote. Had they been at a precinct and that ballot was kicked out because it was an overvote, they could have gone to the precinct chair and said, I need you to spoil my ballot, give me another ballot because I did it wrong. And at the precinct, they would have been given 3 opportunities to cast their ballot. But this is an absentee that was mailed in, so that opportunity never would happen.
Okay.
All right, other?
Boom.
Bill Boone.
Boom.
Michael.
Michael,
Michael,
Bill,
Bill,
And then somewhere on your sheet, mark what you have so you can count.
Sharon, can you announce those by name and number, please?
Bill Boone, 38, Michael Elliott, 6, Paul Vasquez, 3. We had 1 write-in for Keith Meyer and 1 overvote.
Okay, and I don't know where you're over,
Ballot, right?
the write-in
Okay.
is counted.
Go see what the machine counts then.
Mm-hmm. So they don't count, so it's not time count. Through the machine, so we're gonna have to feed them through the machine, and then
Can
give you
you
the sheet.
tell us what the results here are?
Mhm.
What are they now?
What are they now? They're the same as the ones that I just disclosed to you. The tally sheets, it matches the tally sheet, which says that there were 38 votes for Bill Boone, 6 for Michael Elliott, 3 for Paul Vasquez, and 1 write-in.
Okay.
And so the overvote doesn't count. We use that in the gyms when we come up with the total number, but it's not recorded in the machine because it's not a vote, because it's an overvote.
Okay.
The overvote's the only one you're looking at?
one ballot was the overvote.
So the sheet's back to 0?
Yes. Verify or? It's ready to start counting. I verified it's at 0.
Okay, so the first one we're going to do is going to be an overvote. And it doesn't take it because it voted for 2. So you have to press it for it to take it because it's an
Okay,
overvote.
did the machine take the one that was voted for twice?
That's the one we
That's the
just
one
took.
there?
Mm-hmm.
There? Oh, I mean, the one that was voted for Bill Boone twice, did the machine take it?
Oh, we haven't got there yet. I'll look for that key, so it should.